I know. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't. I wasn't expecting that. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. But y'all know how this goes. Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jarrell, better known as Life Coach Jarrell. And welcome to another fall fall, yeah, another fall podcast of Evolving with Life Coach Jarrell. And we are on the Off the Grid series, right? This is still the Off the Grid series. And I want to thank you guys for rocking with me all year long because a brother has been off the grid basically all year long for the most part, a little bit more heavy in May. But yeah, I've been on it, focusing on myself, working on myself and doing things, for me. And I want to say I've put out like almost 30 episodes or will be close to 30 so far this year. And I'm really, really proud of myself because usually with my podcast, my old podcast, Flowing with Life Coach Jarrell, it was sometimes a little bit spotty here and there, but hey, I can 100% say that I've really killed it this year. Um, I, for the most part, have dropped episodes faithfully, and I'm extremely, extremely proud of myself. Especially as someone who believes and feels and knows and admits um, and acknowledges that I am a procrastinator and on certain things, and I also start things and kind of don't finish them, or I eventually finish them. But I can say I feel like I've been going hard in the paint with Evolving with Life Coach Jarrell. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and rocking with me. And remember, if you follow the podcast, if you are applying some of the teachings or the messages that come through the podcast, if you're sharing it out, if you just simply believe in me and you love Evolving with Life Coach Jarrell, remember, you are a part of the Evolvers. You are one of the Evolvers, right? So when you're elevating in life, you're evolving and you're doing things better than you did them. You're seeing things and people better. You're trusting your gut feeling better, right? You're pushing yourself. You're becoming more aware. You're applying those lessons and you're setting those boundaries and you understand why you're setting them and you stick to those boundaries. Like if you're doing any of those things and other things above and beyond that help you to be better, you are evolving and you are one of the evolvers. So, yeah. So now that we got all of that out of the way, I don't know about y'all, but it's fall. It is fall. Um, daylight savings time happened November 2nd. And I don't know about y'all, but I was so ready for it. Um, I don't know. I felt like summer did what needed to be done. Um, I really, you know what? I was about to say I really didn't do much this year, but I had to really sit back and I had to think about it. If I'm not mistaken, I've done day parties this year. I've done, yeah, because my friend Tania moved here. Tania moved here this year, right? Christmas. We spent Christmas together last year. Yeah, okay. I'm over here like, yeah, like okay, boom. She moved here this year, so I know for sure we went to one or two day parties. I hung out and kicked it for my birthday. I was outside all weekend. Um, I've done other like things, dinners and restaurants and going out to eat and been invited to like little different various places, right? I also went to Bali this year. That was my biggest trip of the year. Had an amazing time there. And I've also threw some house functions. But I also did more inner work and just kind of like stayed to myself a little bit and worked on some personal things. But a part of me, I guess I felt like I really didn't do much this year. And I was like, I kind of let 2025 kind of get by. I didn't really embrace or embark on all of the things that I could have done and that I should have been doing. But I realized, like, no, bro, you did more than enough on top of side projects, right? This podcast is one, like creating the material. Also other adventures and other things that I'm working on the side. You know, there was a lot that went into things of this year. And so now as the year is starting to it's coming to an end, right? We're in November. The leaves on the trees they're turning those oranges, browns, those yellows, those reds, those gold colored leaves, brown, and you're starting to hear like the leaves rustle on the ground. Either in the mornings when you wake up or when you're out and about, you're starting to see people and little kids in their little coats, and people are putting on beanies, and you're going out to the store and you're seeing all of these Christmas decorations, right? So you're seeing bulbs and wreaths and candy canes, and you're seeing like people advertise things like maybe your kid may want this. You know, this is the season of hot chocolate, and especially if you're a coffee drinker. Most people drink coffee all year round, but this is like your cappuccino, your really nice iced lattes, and different types of teas like raspberry tea. And shout out to Celestial, by the way. Celestial tea, please, 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 as one of your faithful members, please and thank you, can you guys go ahead and release the cranberry vanilla wonderland um holiday tea? Like, y'all brought it last year and I did not do you guys a great service because I only got 4 boxes and I blew through those 4 boxes of tea. So I need for you all to bring that tea back this year, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I need you to go ahead and bring that back. And hopefully you guys run a sale like 2 for $5 or 2 for $7. I don't care. If it's a 2 for anything, I am literally going to make sure that I probably get like 10 or 12 boxes of that tea. That is some of the best freaking tea I've ever had in my life. Once again, it is by Celestial and it is called Cranberry Vanilla Wonderland. It is this tart kind of cranberry taste, but it's subtle. And then you can taste the warmness of the vanilla. And if you're someone who likes to like maybe put creamer in your tea, or if you, because I like to get fun and crazy with tea, right? Or you could be one of those people where you just put honey, or if you want to put a little sugar or a little vanilla syrup from like that you put in your coffee. Get creative. Like, we dead ass only get an opportunity to live on this earth that we know of once. So screw whoever says this doesn't go in that, or this isn't how you make this, or no, that's not gonna. Do what you want to do. Create things for yourself that taste good to you, that feel good to you, and that make you happy. Like, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. The fuck? But but yeah, so I'm hoping that they release that tea. But anyway, yeah, so weather and the seasons are changing, and things are beginning to slow down a bit, right? That weather is doing that change. You know, you're waking up to those 40-degree mornings, and it's getting up to like maybe 50s, a little bit in the 60s during the day, and then at night we're getting that sunset by 5:30, and then um, as the weeks go on, we're gonna start hopefully getting into those 30, 20, and those teens degrees at night. So I'm extremely excited. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready to put my Christmas tree up. I woke up November 1st, and when I woke up, I was so happy. I was like, "It's November 1st," and I was like, "It's time." Like, and I started playing like Christmas music, and I was just getting so excited. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love the seasons. I remember as a child, like when we would be coming home from church, if we had like Bible study or like an evening service or something like that, my dad would, like, depending on the neighborhood we go into, my dad would drive like really slow and allow us to see the Christmas lights on people's homes and stuff, right? And some decorations were thrown together. Some were really creative and really beautiful. And um, I remember we had these. My mom wanted these icicle Christmas lights. She really wanted them. She was like, I don't know where I'm gonna get them from, but I want them. So my dad went and found her these blue and white icicle Christmas lights and hung them up around the house. And it was so nice because I was like, oh, and I used to be like, oh, can we turn the lights on? Can we turn the lights on? Can we turn the lights on? And so I was always the one excited and ready to turn the Christmas lights on. And it's like, I don't know. I just love Christmas. So, and if you guys don't know personally, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Life Coach, LIFECOACH, Jarrell. And I think it's Life Coach, one word, underscore, and then Jarrell, JARELL. But I'm thinking about like maybe doing some different things for the holidays this year, like decorating wise. I'm thinking about getting more like things to celebrate and make my home feel more Christmassy, I guess. So I have a Michael's across the street from me, and I probably will go to some other little different places. But I think I may get a little bit more holiday festive this year. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, um, so I wanted to sit down and chit chat with you guys about something that I was kind of in a sense thinking and feeling last week. And I think I was talking to Gary. I think that's who I was talking to. Hey Gary. I think I was talking to Gary, and we were talking about, or some type of way, it was a conversation about someone, I think it was like maybe somebody at his work or job, something like that. Someone being more of an introvert and someone being more of an extrovert. Um, and I feel like, and this is just me personally, um, and I'm feel how I want to feel, say what I want to say, right? I feel like we live in this world, in this society now, where everybody has to claim or attach themselves to some form of a word, an identity, some type of group, some type of diagnosis. Like everybody is trying to attach or align with something so that maybe they can be better understood. And this week I was really thinking, and I was like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm an introvert, I'm an introvert, I'm an introvert, I'm an introvert. And I'm like, well, we are all, whether it's introverted or extroverted, we are all a bunch of complex and different things in one. Like we are all those things as people, right? Um, but they shouldn't define us. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, most people that say that they're an introvert, they like to stay in. They don't like to kind of be around a lot of people. They don't like to deal with a lot of people. And it's like, well, I'm that way, right? But I'm not that way because I'm an introvert. I am that way because I just enjoy my personal time. Um, there have been times in my life where I stayed in the streets. I stayed out kicking it and doing things, and while working full-time jobs and everything. But I'm at a place in my life right now where like I don't have to be outside, out and about and being seen and doing a lot of things. Like I don't have to have that. And when I want to do it and I'm like, oh, I like this looks like it's something fun that I want to do, like, then I make that choice and that decision. I say, hey, I want to go do that thing. But me enjoying my personal space, like I don't attach that to the word introvert, right? And then with extrovert, people that like to go out, like to be out and about, like they love people, they can communicate, da 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 da. I am also that, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm an extrovert. It just means that I am someone that knows how to have a good time. I can laugh and joke and talk with anyone. I can go places by myself and be perfectly fine. Like there's a level of confidence that is within myself, and I'm just speaking for me. There's a level of confidence for myself where it's like I go out and I do my thing, and whatever happens around me that attracts people to me, that is what that is. Um, so I don't use those words introvert and extrovert to identify or to explain to people. And I always find myself hearing people, oh, I'm an introvert, oh, I'm an extrovert, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. And it's like, no, I don't, and this is me, how I think. Sometimes I don't think people are any of those things. You may show characteristics and energies and actions of staying to yourself and staying within because maybe you haven't found your crowd or your group of people that you can be 100% comfortable around. If you're someone who's like a bookworm, right? Someone who enjoys things like art and reading books or like maybe cafes and things like that. Yes, it may feel good to nuzzle up at your home and put on your robe and get under a blanket, make some iced coffee, light a candle, put on some nice soft music and read a book. That's exactly what I did this morning. If that sounded too detailed. But yeah, you may like to do those things, right? But I guarantee you there are seven or hundreds of other people in the world that also like to do those things. But some people may say, hey, how about we all meet up at a coffee shop and we have some coffee? We bring the books that we're reading, we're discussing why we like them, and then like maybe we grab lunch afterwards. You get what I'm saying? So now, someone that you proclaim to be an introvert, you've now found your group of people or your tribe, and you guys happen to meet and go somewhere and do something outside that opens you up to other people and it allows you to feel confident in who you are. So a lot of that, sometimes I feel like people just, you haven't found your group of people. You haven't found your tribe. You haven't found the people where you can just completely let your guard down and you can be you. And people around you can also be them. So I've been really, really, really telling myself, Jarrell, 2025, 2026, let's lay off the labels. Let's lay off the labels. If this is something that you want to work towards yourself, start now. All of these labels and all of these terms that you have been applying and putting on yourself, it's too much. It's too much. And it's too much to the point where you're no longer being defined by who you are and your actions and your energy. You are literally being defined by all of the labels that you apply to yourself in hopes that you think that people can understand who you are. Like, what happened to just allowing people to experience you or experience each other? And we just put the pieces together. It's like when you meet someone or you hang around, it's like, oh, well, I'm an introvert. I don't really deal with people. I don't this, that, and the third. And then the way my ADD, and then the way my ADHD, and then the way my anxiety and my depression, and the way that this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden, then I don't like to do this, and then people so weird, and da da da. And it's like, God damn, like all of that. And sometimes for me as a person, and once again, not take it away from people that actually suffer from anxiety and depression and things like that. No, no, no. But what I'm saying is, when you meet someone, a random stranger, and you're in a group and people are having a conversation, and then people start throwing these labels and these things around and these medications and these diagnoses, it literally, and this is just me, someone on the outside looking in, it makes me be like, yeah, that person, I probably don't want to hang out or get to know them on a friend basis or like maybe see what they're about because that's just too much. It's too much. Once again, not coming down or judging people that suffer from things like anxiety or depression or whatever the case may be. But just as well as I can acknowledge it, you as that individual, if there's someone out there or whoever's listening, you have to be okay with understanding that when you lay all of those things out and you talk about every label that you have given yourself of something that you believe yourself to be, when you lay all of that out to a person, I put it this way, it's like BJ's Brewery. It's a restaurant, BJ's Brewery. I remember back in the day when I would go there to eat and they bring me the menu. The menu literally looked like a PowerPoint presentation. It was like 7 or 8 pages, front and back. It was like probably over 200 items on the menu. And I was like, too much. Like, God, like, look, it's like I done lost my appetite because it's just so much to read. Like, can you skim this down? Can we minimize the menu to like the greatest things and like maybe get out there? Like, it was overwhelming. And it's like, yeah, this is a bit much. So sometimes we have to understand that when we're naming off all of these things that come with us and we're talking about all of this stuff we battle and all of this stuff we deal with and this label, that label, this, and I don't deal with this. If I stay to myself and it's like, okay, you got a lot going on. And then it's like, oh, well, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like it's hard for me to connect with people. Well, it may be hard for you to connect with people because you've literally dumped an entire grocery list of all of these things about yourself that really scares people away because they don't know how to handle you. They don't know what's okay, what's not okay. They don't know what's triggering, what's not triggering. They don't know if you're having a moment today or you're not having a moment. They don't know if you're gonna say something and you take it the wrong way. And it's like it really, really, really just takes away. So when I say let's strip the labels, cut it with the labels, stop telling yourself that you are something when in reality you just haven't had an experience that allows you to not be that thing that you think or say or feel that you are. You're not an introvert. You're not an extrovert. You are a person who enjoys specific types of company and specific types of energies. You are a person where you would love to enjoy those energies in a group of people outside, outdoors, or out of cities or out of states on vacation, as well as someone who would enjoy those things in the comfort of your own home with maybe 3 or 4 other people in your home with some good snacks and some good laughs, some talks, and some games. You are an individual person and you like what you like. Stop putting all of these labels and acronyms and definitions. Get rid of all of that stuff, right? You're already carrying stress. You're already carrying crap from work. Lord forbid you're in a marriage that's not the best, or you're in a relationship that's not the best. You got kids that you're taking care of. You're growing a business. You're having to take care of your family members and certain type of friends. Like that within itself is enough to have going on within and to be carrying those loads. And then now you come over here and you want to add a stack of labels on top of that. It's no reason why you feel drained and restless all the time. Excuse me. It's a reason why you feel depleted and you feel sad. And it's like you don't. Why? Because you keep telling yourself every day, every week, every conversation that you are these things, that you are these labels. And what those labels do, they don't help you to get better. They don't help you to fight those things, right? I always hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this," but I always listen and wait for moments when they say how they're working to get away from the label. Like, okay, you're saying you're these things, these things, these things, these things, but how do you get away from that? Like, are you comfortable in that? Right? Because here's the thing. I am very comfortable in my home in a robe with some good music, some good coffee, or some tea, some incense burning, and some lo-fi music, and chilling and talking on the phone with my friend Kai or anybody else. I'm comfortable with that. Could I do that 7 days a week? I absolutely could. Does that make me an introvert? No. It just means that I pay attention to the energies and things that make me feel good. Now, can I get out there and put on a nice outfit and go meet someone for lunch or dinner as long as they on time? Meet someone for lunch or dinner, have a good time and laugh and joke? Yeah. Just did it the other night, hanging out with my bros. Didn't have to be out all night, didn't have to leave one place, go to another place, leave that place, go to another place. Leave. No, didn't have to do all of that. Went out, had a nice dinner, had some good laughs, and talked about some things, and it served its purpose, and I came back home. Right? Some people say, "Oh, I'm an introvert. I was out, but then I had to hurry up and get back." No, like whatever you had to do, it just served its purpose in this time. So I encourage everybody, like, starting now, work towards releasing all of these labels that really don't make you feel good, that keep you stuck in mindsets and ways of being and ways of believing. Just say you like what you like, and it's your vibe and it's your thing. And if you know or believe that thing that you like to do is so vibey, it's so cool, maybe invite others or maybe invite another person to partake in it with you. Make it a movement, make it a thing, right? See where you can create that type of vibe and that type of feeling, maybe somewhere outside of your home. It's what you make it, it's what you want. But guys, we got to chill out with the labels. Every other day we turn around, it's a different word for a different feeling that somebody is having or somebody is identifies. I seen a word the other day that this guy was identifying as, and I was like, what is this? And it's like, and I understand that there are times where it's like there are ways that we feel and think, and it's like we can't explain it and we can't find the word for it. But it's like, but when we go find a word for it and it comes with a definition, and it's like, yeah, you just made that up. Like this, yeah, I'm good on that. Just stand strong and truthful in what you like, who you are, what you do, how you live, things you enjoy, things you don't enjoy. Just stand in it. Throw away the label. Let it go. You don't always have to have a word, a diagnosis, a medication, a label, like a PowerPoint presentation to describe who you are. Because with a lot of people, it's kind of becoming a bit much. It's like, bitch, I'm just coming over here to say, hey, how you doing? And now here I go. I'm over here playing Scrabble, trying to understand like what you are. Or what trying to understand you. And it's like too much. Too much. Too much. Are we all complicated? Yes. Are there many layers to us? Yes. Are we all different? Yes. But look, just allow it to eventually show. Just allow certain things to come out in conversation. And I think a lot of people have a fear of saying what it is that they like and what they don't like and what's them and what's not them out of a fear of not being accepted or being amongst. So when we put a word or a label like, oh, well, me personally, I'm more of an introvert. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. And it's like, see, that allows the sympathy and be like, hey, man, yay. Versus saying, hey, I'm someone, I enjoy my own personal company. I love staying home, being homey, doing homey things, vibing, chilling, music, this, that, and the third. And I also enjoy going places with people that meet my energy, that meet my vibe, and going to see concerts and going out to eat and having drinks and maybe just going to the park. Like, I like all of those things. But for me, the energy, the time, the people, and the space have to be right. Simple. I ain't put a label on it. I ain't go down a diagnosis. I didn't act like I was on Grey's Anatomy. I didn't put all of these stipulations and child, look, just be you. Release the labels and just be you. So yeah, that's today's podcast segment. Take some of that weight off your shoulders. Half of what's weighing you down and keeping you from really excelling at your greatest level is all of them damn labels. It's all of those labels that you have placed upon yourself, that you tell yourself daily, that you have now believed. And they are crippling you badly. Let them go. Let them go. But if you found this episode a little triggering or you found it a little bit offensive, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I absolutely don't care. I don't care, because maybe this is what you need to hear to get out of your comfort zone and to stop you from verbally and mentally drowning yourself and not allowing yourself to grow and to see some light. You are covered in labels. You are drowning in labels and identifying and all of this stuff. Like, you're drowning. So it's okay. Stay in your feelings. Be mad. If you want to follow the podcast, that's okay. If you come back, that's fine too. But in the meantime, I would encourage you to go through and see how many labels you place on yourself. Just really take 30 minutes to see, what do I identify myself as? What's a label that I feel like I identify as? And count up how many it is, and then add that to the other hats that you wear in your everyday life and things that you believe about yourself, and add them all together and see how many things you are carrying on you and within you, and how it is either affecting you or pushing you to meet your goals quicker, sooner, and healthier. I'm a firm believer of what Erykah Badu said in Bag Lady. I believe in packing light. I'm not carrying all of these labels, all of these diagnoses, all these damn beliefs, all of this. No, I'm not carrying all of that stuff in my journey of life when my walk should be easy and it should be light. Some of that shit, let it go. Childhood trauma, beliefs, core values, beliefs and things that no longer serve you, label, let all that stuff go. Cast it by the wayside so that your walk in life can be so much easier. You could probably get to where you want to get to a whole lot quicker and faster if you get some of that stuff out of your bag. Bag lady, bag man. Bag lady, she's a prune. But anyway, I love you guys. Be blessed, be peaceful. Happy holidays. We probably got like maybe a few more podcasts left before I close out 2026. So maybe two, maybe three. But I definitely will give you guys a farewell holiday podcast. Just wishing everyone a really, really good end of the year going into the new year. So I definitely know that is on the list. So yeah, you guys may we may have like maybe two more podcasts, and then that'll be it. So you guys have a good one, and catch you soon.